Bam, we're live. Bam, we're live. Bam, we're live. Damn. Phone's clicking away and everything. What's up, guys? Damn, it's late. 8:36 p.m. on the West Coast. Kids are getting ready for bed. I just ate 3 oranges. I picked off my trees. I guess Dave put the Dave Castro Weekend Review out yesterday. Thomas Graves, what's up, dude? How you doing? How do I know the name? I thought I would say hi to everyone. Bedtime here in Alabama. Have a great show. Good night. Okay, fine. Good night. Christine Young, what's up? Zachary Kudatz. Bam, what's up, dude? What's up? Maddie Osborne. Hey, CrossFit Moto for 2024. Oh, well, it is what it is. I don't understand. Hi, Nora. Hi, Horaquid. Hello. Hello. Beck, what's up? Oh, Kate. Hi. You look like someone I know. Hans. Congratulations on your CrossFit level 2. Pink Lady, what's up? Oh, you need a profile pic. So Dave put out the weekend review yesterday. I saw it, but I've been bathing in my own success. Dave, what's his name? Dave Castro. Whew. My dad was in town today. We hung out. That was cool. We hung out in the yard mostly. Hung out in the yard for 2 hours, 3 hours. I don't know, 3 hours. My dad's the kind of guy where he comes over and like I'll see him working in the yard. So then I'll just get like he'll come over to my house and just start working in the yard. And then the next thing you know, it's just like a full-blown yard session. We got ladders out. We're pruning trees, grafting shit. It's crazy. We don't do anything half-assed. Josh, what's up, dude? Speaking of trees. Good to see you, dude. Hey, Josh, I have these mulberry trees that have these little tiny mulberries on them, and then I have a Pakistani mulberry with huge mulberries on it. Just gazillions of them, I mean, gazillions. Enough for like the birds are in there 24 hours a day eating them, and I'm also plenty enough for my family. Like, it's just nuts. But I got these other wrong time of year to graft. Oh. Hey, I think I might have your phone number. I should call you and ask you about that. Really? It is the wrong time of year? Because I was going to take what would I have? I wonder if I would have you in here by your name. No. Well, maybe I would call you Fruit Guy. I wonder if I'd call you Fruit Tree Guy. Damn. Maybe I have your wife's name in here. I have people in here under. Anyway, I need to talk to you. Tell you about my exciting situation. I have this giant mulberry tree with these tiny little mulberries on it, and I have a bunch of them. I have like 5 of them, and I want to graft a bunch of branches from my Pakistani mulberry tree to it. Call her. I'm with her. Okay, I don't even know if I have her number. I'll have to look in my DMs. All right. No, I mean, not now, not on the show. This is a serious show we're doing here. Got to get down to business. Thank you to Paper Street Coffee. Oh, tomorrow, Paper Street Coffee, we're going to be picking the winner for the games tickets. He talked to Caleb, and him and Caleb figured out who the winner is or how we're going to pick the winner. So that's cool. And then that'll be tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. And then thank you to CA Peptides. I have a call with Sarah tomorrow. I'm actually going to Newport Beach soon, in the next couple of days. I'm going to meet Greg down there. And we're going to go down there and have dinner with Sarah. I'm not for like business, just like for party, just like hang out. I'm kind of excited about that. There's this, Sarah's one of these people that there's a really, really hip outdoor restaurant in Newport Beach. And every time you go see her, you get to go there. She takes you there. And there's always someone famous there, and usually athletes. So I'm excited to go there. I get getting taken care of by Miss Sarah Cox and CA Peptides. So that's cool. And then, of course, BIRTHFIT. Yeah, BIRTHFIT. Listen, having a baby is not a medical procedure. I don't want to talk for them. Anyway, if you're going to have a baby, you want to be, and you want to have the experience you're supposed to have. If you want your vagina to have the experience it's supposed to have, look up BIRTHFIT. Look them up. They're great people. Awesome people. Oh shit, here we go. Graft in the winter when trees dormant. When it wakes up, it won't know the difference. Oh shit. Give it its transition surgery. Where do you live in? I'll come in your backyard. I mean, I'll come to your backyard. Where do you live? I love backyards. That's interesting. I wonder what my dad would say about that, Josh, because today he was over at the house and we had some more grafting to do, and he's like, "Don't worry, I'll be here next week, and we still have time." So I think he thinks like this is the time of year. I have so many questions for you. You know what I just figured out? Sorry for all of you who are waiting for the Dave Castro weekend review. You know what I just found out, Josh? I couldn't figure out why my blueberries weren't having blueberries. And I did the acid. I watered them plenty. I put them in sunny spots. I put them in shady spots. I'm like, I have 20 blueberry bushes, and they just suck. They all suck. And this year I went and got mulch. I don't know how to say the word, but basically ground up forest clippings, mulch. And I threw it at the bottom of all the mulberry bushes. Doesn't matter if they're in the sun. Now, because I read that the roots have to stay moist all the time. Mulch. Thank you, Craig. Mulch. I put mulch at the bottom of all of them. About these $8 huge bags of mulch. I know you're going to laugh at me. I should be buying it by the truckload, Josh. But I ended up buying, every time I went to Home Depot, I got 5 bags of this just fucking forest compost. It's forest garbage. And I put every time I put a bag under I dump a whole bag underneath the blueberry bushes, and they're just exploding. Like in days, I see the difference. Yeah, it's like wood chips. I tried wood chips. Yeah, need moisture. Yeah, moisture, fucking moisture. I can't even believe it. I can't even believe what's happening. It's like overnight the change. Yeah, it's crazy. Who'd have known? No one told me that. I just read it somewhere. Everyone's like, you don't have them in sunny enough places. I'm like, listen, dude. Hey, and you know what's crazy? The ones that only get the morning sun, or the ones that, it doesn't matter. The ones that only get like 5 to 6 hours of sun, they're doing the best. The ones that get the direct heat all day, I mean, they get ass pounded. Anyway. Hey, Asymmetric Ears, you know what's crazy? There's this dude. You can find him on YouTube. I should actually invite him onto the show. He lives in Phoenix. And he's brought in like 100 semis of mulch into his backyard. He has like a foot of mulch, and he has a successful, massive fruit tree paradise. I don't know if it's better than mine, but it's pretty fucking amazing. It's definitely not better than Josh's, but it's crazy, dude. And he's doing it there, and he's doing it with mulch to keep the ground cool. It's crazy. All right, here we go. Has anyone watched yet? I haven't watched this. Is this a good one? I wonder if it's going to get me wound up. Oh, I got to turn my mic down. His volume way up. Okay, so I just turned my mic down. Is that better? You guys can probably hear. Forget mulch. Use the mush stuff. Matt Phrase. That's good, Bernie. Where you been, Bernie? Haven't been reading any funny stuff from you lately. Yeah, yours is bigger. Yeah, yours is probably the most bigger and most productive. Spiegel, what's up, girl? Good to see you. I appreciate you supporting the Matuthian. Put Dave on. Oh, I tried to listen. I actually tried to listen to one of these at normal speed, and I didn't even recognize Dave's voice. Listen to it at normal speed. Listen.
Monday, May 27th, 2024. This weekend on Friday, I went to the semifinal down in.
Oh wow, he doesn't seem like himself. Isn't that weird? That's not the Dave that we had on the podcast. Wow. Guy hasn't aged a bit. Okay, here we go. 1 1/4 times. Let's see what's going on with Dave. Why is he acting so weird? Pool boy, what's up, dude? I'm currently listening and watching the show from the shower, and yes, I'm naked. That's nice. Very nice. Hey, I don't have in the shower in my bedroom. It's just a shower in the bathroom, right? There's no doors or curtains, and I take everyone in there with me, no matter who I'm talking to. I've taken Dave in there 100 times. Greg, anyone I talk to, and I just set my phone on the windowsill and put it on speakerphone and shower while I talk to people. It's kind of cool. No one ever says anything. I don't even know if they know.
in Carson. It was really cool being back there. Such a great venue, such a cool location. Obviously, we have a lot of history there, and the energy and vibe from the fans and the athletes and everyone who was there is really positive. And that place has a special spot in our history of the CrossFit Games because it was the first location we went to after the ranch, and then we stayed there for a very long time.
Oh, this is the wrong video? Wrong week? Shit. That's funny. Did I do this one already? I don't even remember. Holy shit. Oh, no.
Day tomorrow.
All right. Here we go.
Weekend review, Sunday, June 2nd, 2024. Doing it today because I have a long day tomorrow. I'm going to fly down to LA early in the morning and then fly back late in the afternoon. I have some meetings there. So therefore, still wanted to get this in. I thought I could have just blown it off. I was thinking about doing that, but still wanted to do this. So decided to do it right now. I was up in the hills cleaning up my range, hence the this little outfit, doing some weed whacking and clearing some trees, and also prepping some targets and prepping some areas to shoot. I'm hosting a group at the end of the week, a handful of individuals, high-level law enforcement shooters, and I'm really excited about that. Going to be working with them and instructing them, sharing a little bit of my knowledge with them on all things shooting. So just preparing everything and getting the range ready for that. Last week I was in Virginia.
I wonder what he went to LA for and who he met with. Maybe a title sponsor or something. Some sort of sponsorship meeting for the games. I don't think he has Army stuff down there. I think the agency that represents CrossFit is down there, WME, or that used to represent him. I don't know what he went down there for. And I'm guessing the people he's hosting at a shooting range are some SWAT team, right? So some SWAT team in California is probably sending like 10 of their guys to come shoot with Dave or something like that. That's what I'm guessing.
I spent several days there, 3 to be exact, and had a really good time. Dropped into a number of affiliates. I used to live in Virginia Beach, so I haven't been there for an extended period in a while. Feels different, looks better. It was cool. I enjoyed the time there. Had a really good experience. Then from there, Friday.
Wait, what was he doing there? What was he doing there?
And I'm really excited about that. Going to be working with them and instructing them, sharing a little bit of my knowledge with them on all things shooting. So just preparing everything and getting the range ready for that. Last week I was in Virginia. I spent several days there, 3 to be exact, and had a really good time. Dropped in.
So Virginia Beach is where East Coast SEALs train and are headquartered. I think I think the SEALs in the United States are in 2 places. They have 2 hubs. Coronado, which is San Diego, and Virginia Beach. I wonder what he was doing there for 3 days. Maybe someone died. That'd be my guess, or a reunion, some sort of reunion.
Into a number of affiliates. I used to live in Virginia Beach, so I haven't been there for an extended period in a while. Feels different, looks better. It was cool. I enjoyed the time there. Had a really good experience. Then from there, Friday afternoon, I flew to Knoxville for the semifinal.
Jonathan, was that you who shot that video, that interview with Danielle Brandon? I was talking about it this morning on the show. It's an interview that's around. It's framed with like her giant tits in the lower portion and then her head's in the top. I was just thinking, I was talking about how whoever shot that, like if I shot that, I would have been like, I'd have gotten in so much trouble. And I don't know, in the 15,000 interviews I've done, I've never even once thought about what anyone's tits are doing while I'm filming them. Never. But sometimes it just happens, right? Because I hold the camera here. And then and I don't even know really what I'm filming. Like I just look periodically, but mostly I'm just listening. But this cameraman was holding it down here. And someone in the comments said that you filmed that. Anyways, it's a great interview. It's a great shot. I mean, she looks absolutely amazing. But I thought it was funny because I read the comments and you didn't get tore up at all. If I'd have filmed that, I'd have had a whole Reddit thread on me for that. Like saying I did that shit on purpose. I don't even know what I'm doing behind the camera. Ada in Macau. Most of my box members are all training or had trained for buds here in San Diego. Oh, interesting. Was that you? Did you film that? It's beautifully filmed. Not okay. I'll look periodically at the comments to see if you filmed it.
And the semifinal, spent the afternoon Saturday morning into early afternoon at the event, just checking it out, taking it all in. Didn't need to stay there for too long. Ended up flying back in the afternoon, especially.
Oh, you didn't film it. Oh, okay. Someone accused you of filming it. All right. I want to ask whoever filmed it, like, hey, did you even know that you were just a direct shot on her tits? Because I bet you they didn't. That's my guess.
That evening, actually, especially since I knew I was traveling Monday, tomorrow, didn't want to come home today. So traveled on Saturday night, but spent Saturday there. The event was really cool. Good venue. Wilson Pock and the team did a really good job setting it up. And everyone who was involved this year did a really good job with their events.
I need to text Wilson and thank him. Wilson, Syndicate Crown. Thanks again. We hope to make you proud. I always want the people to be stoked on what we make. Okay. Yeah. By the way, if you didn't see the interview, Dave came to the podcast. So we had a podcast studio set up at Wilson Pock's Syndicate Crown at the East Coast semifinal. And Dave came into the studio. It was fun. It was cool. It was the first time he met John Young, JR. It was cool. It's a great interview if you want to see one. I think it's great. Barclay, what's up, dude? Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're all alone. Thank you. Just in case, yeah, thank you. Yep, all alone.
So the guys down in Carson and everyone around.
I'm kind of burnt out on other people. I had so much fun just chilling with Caleb today. God, today's show is so much fun. I had no idea what I was going to do this morning. I had so much fun. Oh, I heard that too. Boz thought I heard that wasn't even planned. Sousa told me Boz came in. So cool. So cool for Boz and Dave to do that. God, that's fucking awesome. I know. I was so happy to hear that. Yeah, Boz came on in the morning, just crashed the podcast. It's awesome.
On the world, the French Showdown and the Aussies and South America happening today, Asia, South Africa, all of the events did a really good job. Really happy to see them come to a close and see the full list of athletes going to the games. Really excited about the games. Thoughts from Knoxville. Caught up with a few people, caught up with some athletes, went out to Vendor Village, caught up with a few sponsors, talked to a lot of fans, had a really good time, talked to a lot of our staff and team and the volunteers. It's really cool what everybody's pulling off there. The leadership from Wilson on down all the way through, all the macro leaders and the micro little teams and the leaders within the teams, and just watching the execution and everybody doing their piece and watching the volunteers march out onto the floor and lay everything out and come off. I mean, what's neat about that is like that was kind of born from the games and how we are on time and everything rolls, and then how it just spread through and seeing the discipline and the execution in action is incredibly cool and awesome. And it only happens because of the affiliate owners, the trainers, the members, all these people who volunteer their time to make those events happen. So it's over. The 3 weeks of semifinals are done. I guess I wasn't planning on doing this, but thank you to all the people involved, all the volunteers who made those great events.
So you can be with Dave somewhere. Like so I'll give you an example. So we were at the venue at Carson, and him and I walked around, and we were doing some nostalgia. But if we're somewhere and someone walks up to him, he'll immediately give them all of his attention. Or if we're like somewhere and there's because when you're at these events, there's people marching around all over. Like you'll see medical staff march by, you'll see volunteers, you'll see equipment people walk by, you'll see judges, and they will be in packs. and they'll often walk in formation. Like it's like Star Wars. You know, in Star Wars, how you see everyone walking around in formation, you'll see these people walking around in formation, even when they're not on the floor, like when they're just traveling somewhere from one venue to another, or from a meeting room to the competition floor or whatever. Anytime Dave sees those people coming towards him, he'll break off whatever he's doing and address those people. It's crazy. And so like if volunteers are going by him, he'll stop and high five all of them. And if he recognizes you, he'll exchange some words with you. It's really fucking cool. Sevan, I can't find the interview. Do you remember where you saw it? I thought I saw it on the game's Instagram. Caleb's the one who pulled it up. Or maybe it's on Talking Elite Fitness, because I know Lauren was working her ass off getting interviews. Let me see. Talking Elite Fitness. Oh, 100 no post yet. Wait, what? How about this one? No. Let me see. Talking. This one? No. Talking Elite Fitness. How many fucking accounts do they have? This. Dallin. Haley. Roman. Brooke. Kyra Milligan. No, I don't see it here either. I don't know where it is. Maybe someone. Oh, Syndicate. Oh, Marco. Thank you. Syndicate page. Syndicate. Crown. Roman. Oh, Danielle. Yeah, found it. This one right here. Fuck it. I'll stop this. This video right here. I guess I could click on this, CrossFit and 2 others. Oh shit. Screwed that up. Anyway, fuck it. I don't know. But you get the idea. Sevan, would you would you not characterize TDC as an introvert then? No, he's a total introvert. He's like socially, he probably has social anxiety, all that shit. But he just hides it. He's a total introvert. He wants to be left alone. Like he's totally happy just walking around on it. Like when he says he's walking around on his property and cleaning, like that's like he would prefer just to have a rake and be out in the woods. That's it. And hey, he's such a crazy leader. He's such a good leader. Leadership just oozes off of him. Hey Patrick, what's up? I mean, it's he's so fucking fun to work with. I love working with him. Jonathan Sevan, I can't. Oh yeah. So now you know it's over on Syndicate. Barclay. I was talking to Boz and he said, "Are they going live now? I'm gonna go crash it." Oh, that's awesome. And he did, and the boys were so stoked. Yeah, a rake in the woods. Yeah, that's what he likes. Just a rake in the woods kind of guy. Okay.
Competition was cool. Again, I've said this before. I'll say this again here. Like, competition was cool to me. I think for some people it was really good. People really enjoy that, but I don't get into the competition side, especially right now. Like,
many times I've gone to Dave's house with my family, and it's his family and my family there. And I'll stay for 3 hours, and me and him will exchange like 20 words. And at 52, like I kind of prefer that. I kind of like that. But at 35, that shit would have made me uncomfortable as fuck. Someone, how much for a standing handy? I don't know. Your mom charges me $20. Oh shit. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. No. You know what's crazy? No one blocks me. Danny doesn't block me. Wooly never blocked me. Danielle Brandon doesn't block me. Talking Elite Fit, no one blocks me. I don't comment usually. I don't comment shit on people's posts usually. I usually talk my shit here. Oh, your mom is dead. Oh. She used to charge $20. Okay.
I'm looking over there. I'm looking here. Like these are like there's game stuff everywhere, and so like I'm really in that mindset and the execution of that. Even actually, if you look behind me, that blue box. I'm looking at the screen. That is I needed to check, make sure there wasn't anything on that little part of the screen right there. That little blue box is like a lane in the at Texas. So I am 100% in games planning mode right now and excited about what we're creating and what we're gonna deliver to the fans and for the athletes. To find the fittest.
Oh shit, did you hear that? That blue line that's taped on the floor? Damn, there used to be a coffee table there. Oh, he's moved the coffee table. Look at that rogue coffee table. God, that thing probably weighs like 300 pounds. Dave's moved that. Oh, do you want to hear something crazy? I'm all over the place. See that coffee table right there? And how there's a deck of cards on there? On the corner? You see that? So Dave's been practicing magic with cards. And my son practices magic with cards, like a lot, like every day. And it's been going on for months and months. And when Dave was over here doing the last podcast that he did live here on the couch, him and my son hung out for, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes, and they talked about magic. I don't know. I was like in the other room or something doing something. I was probably in my backyard with a rake. Anyway, and then the next day or 3 days after that, in my mailbox was a green carpet that was rolled up. And what it is it's this green carpet you buy online that you do magic tricks on. And he bought it for my son. It was really fucking cool. My son loves it. Like he anytime he does a magic, shows me a magic trick, he brings over the green carpet and lays it out and then does the magic trick on it. It's really cool. Yeah, doing wizard shit. Yeah. Oh, it's a girl interviewing her, one of the girl videographers. It's so, oh, I want to talk to you about girl videographers so bad. It's a different show. Maybe tomorrow morning. Someone remind me to bring it up. There's a lady on the CrossFit team named Jenny. She's probably like my age. And at the games last year, she stopped me. And she's like, "Hey, you talk a lot of shit about the games team media, and that's not cool because some of us here really work hard and make some great content." And I saw her again, and that was pretty impactful on me, right? For someone to walk up to me and confront me on the shit I talk on the show. And I saw her in Carson. And like, I didn't know how, like, you know how, like, sometimes you don't know how you feel until you see something. And when I saw her, I felt, no, it was, was it Lindsay who felt, oh yeah, this girl's name is Jenny. But when I saw her, I felt, I don't know what the word is. It was positive. Like I liked her. Like I respected her. More than respected her. It was weird. But I meant to tell her that when I was there. I meant to be like, hey, that was really cool that you talked to me at the games last year. I really appreciated that. So, and I don't know what the point of that story is, but I didn't know how I'd feel. Like it could have gone the other way. I could have seen her and been like, fuck that bitch. Tell me what's up. But I didn't. I was like, kind of like, she schooled me a little bit, and I enjoyed it. Like getting schooled a little bit. Okay. So that's that box, that blue box on the ground. So that's pretty crazy. That's that's a lane at Dickey's. He's measured it out. So he must be doing stuff in there.
Fittest man and woman alive this year. Something around programming. I spoke about this creating and what we're going to deliver to the fans and for the athletes to find the fittest man and woman alive this year. Something around programming. I spoke about this a little bit on Sevons, but I think I did, or I want to speak about it here is, or I talked to someone about this. Oh, a group I was with, I talked to them about this. So the programming, oftentimes beginning programmers or event programmers who have little experience will try to make the actual workout the storyline, and reducing it back to its core and simplifying it and letting the athletes and their performance on the floor actually be the storyline is a good way to approach event programming. People want to wow the fans and the athletes with this grandiose layout and this grandiose programming, but really just core classic CrossFit gives the athletes this beautiful canvas to express their abilities on. So cool event, good checking in on people, good seeing some of the people there, and you know, why wouldn't I stay there longer, or why wouldn't I just get in the way. I don't need to be there. Everyone there knows what they're doing, and the way I work, I can't be there and enjoy the competition or have fun. It's just, that's not, it's, I'm always constantly looking at how to do things or give feedback or make things better. And so I don't want to be there all week and just giving feedback and
so what he's saying is true. Everywhere he is, he's just giving feedback. And it's just like when he went home and started watching Carson on the live feed, he called Dylan and told Dylan to get me off the field because I was wearing a CEO shirt. So yeah, he left because he doesn't want to fucking nitpick their event. Chris Giles, had you worked with Jenny when you were at HQ? I don't think so. But if I did, she would have. I don't think so. But if I did, she would have worked for someone who worked for me. Like she's not. I didn't talk. I rarely talk to those. I didn't know like every single contractor. I didn't know every single person who was on them. No, I don't even think I knew every single person on them. Maybe I did. I probably knew 90% of the people on the media team, but there's a chance probably that I didn't know her. I had too many people. I tried only to speak. Mostly, I tried to really, really obey the chain of command and just talk to my direct reports. I tried not to interfere. So even if like we were giving out bonuses, like I didn't give out the bonuses to the staff. I would tell the direct reports, hey, Tyson, here's all the staff gets this amount of money this year, and then he would do it. And that's the way it should be. I shouldn't be like fucking with this shit. I don't want to fuck up the comms, but I don't remember her.
And all those guys have all the feedback or all the experience they need to do it fine without me.
I do see a handful of people who are working there who were like interns when I was there, who are no longer interns. Like they're like they have full blown positions. What do you think attributed to the low turnout at Carson? Why was there no nostalgia hype? I don't know. I get theories, but I don't know. Carson is the best venue that I've ever been to, by far, hands down.
Let's get into comments.
For CrossFit.
Okay, so it says at user -1H7TRTD10. I don't know why it says that, but it's Frank. So it's Frank from the CrossFit Affiliate Collective. And he has in the past accused me of blocking or deleting his comments, which I do not do. So maybe this is, I don't know what this is, that handle, but that's his handle. Dave, Don apparently communicated recently that CrossFit is for sale or bring prep for sale. Well, this should not surprise anyone who understands how private equity works. How is this a good example for the community, for affiliates? Do you honestly believe that if another investor buys it, they're not going to try to extract more profits from the brand and affiliates? Are you concerned about your legacy? Hold on, my mouth's really dry. I need to get a water.
Oh, that was nice getting a look at the square like
Sorry
that.
About
that was cool.
See, if I had someone who I had edit these prior to me posting them, I could cut that section out, but I'm not going to cut it out. I'm going to leave it in.
Small team.
So actually, Don didn't say that. And he clarified that on an affiliate town hall. And then subsequently on an email he sent out to all the affiliates, that was a misrepresentation of what he said. That being said, we all know eventually at some point CrossFit is going to sell. And so what's going to happen when it sells? I couldn't tell you. I don't know. Am I concerned about my legacy? Well, let me say this. Two things that happen that I think about when, well, am I concerned about my legacy? No, I'm not doing this I don't care about my legacy.
What is that legacy? What the fuck kind of word? Who the fuck is concerned about their legacy? Legacy definition. What is a something that's handed down from one period of time to another. Anything handed down from the past as from an ancestor or predecessor, the legacy of ancient Rome. Inheritance, an applicant to or legacy, a gift by will, especially of money or other personal property. Oh, I didn't even know that was the definition. I thought legacy was like how you want to be remembered. A legacy is money or property which someone leaves to you when they die. Oh, I had no idea that's what it was. Hey, good night. Good night, Conversion Fit. Good night. It's something narcissists worry about. Well, that's what I thought too. But it looks like it's not, because I'd like to leave some houses for my kids. I'd like to leave each of my kids at least 2 houses. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm gonna stick with what I think it means until someone like unfucks me. What do you guys think it means? It's like the legacy left your kids, Sebi. Short, big nose, and huge cock and balls. All right. Okay.
See, I'll be fine. If CrossFit sells, well, let me say this. Two things that happen that I think about when, well, am I concerned about my legacy? No, I'm not doing this I don't care about my legacy. I'll be fine. If CrossFit sells and decides to continue with me, I'll contribute and help them and help. If the new team who comes in decides to continue to utilize me, I'll support them if I believe in the mission and I believe in what they want to do. If they decide to go in a different direction and they don't decide to keep me along, well, then I'll go off and I'll do something else and I'll be fine. My legacy is not going to be defined by this, by whatever happens with CrossFit. If it succeeds or if it fails, I'm definitely a part of that storyline, but I don't want my legacy to be just built on this. Just like I didn't want my legacy to be built on what I did 15, 20 years ago for 50 or for 12 years.
Oh, that's
my Navy
interesting.
time.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, that's a weird question to ask Dave, because Dave's very silent about his life before CrossFit. As a matter of fact, when I first met him, he would never even wear anything that was camo or anything. Like, he didn't want to leave that behind. I think he was very sad to leave the Navy. I think from my interpretation, I think to this day he misses his job there. I think he really enjoyed being a special forces operator at the highest level, but he also doesn't want it to be part of his identity now. In that he referred, like the Jocko or the David Goggins or the people that he refers to as pop seals. He doesn't want to do that. And so he's basically saying the same thing with CrossFit. If he were ever to leave from CrossFit, he's happy to start fresh, be Dave with a rake. And a matter of fact, on one hand, even though he's the one that inspired and motivated and pushed me to do this podcast, I think another part of him is like, hey, Sevon, I can't believe you didn't pick up and just get the fuck out of here. And he thinks it's kind of funny. So, yeah, it's interesting.
It very much moved on from that Navy period of my life and created a new moment and a new legacy for myself. Legacy, your word in this example, for the last almost 20 years. And when this chapter closes, I'll go on and do something else.
Yeah, you don't know that story, Scott. It's crazy. He would be over there doing operations, daily operations, daily jobs is what they call it. So he would be flying in a helicopter into biblical type scenes, jumping out of the fucking helicopter with a bunch of boys with guns and night vision goggles, doing a war shit, then come back to whatever fucking conic container he fucking lived in, and with the AC on in there, and get on his computer and work with those of us at CrossFit, preparing stuff, getting stuff ready for level ones, affiliates, games. It was nuts. And that was like daily, and programming the games. Yeah, it was nuts. He was really intense back then. Like really, really, really intense. And that's why maybe like now this is just soft Dave to me. It's so funny that people he used to be so intense. There used to be a lot of dudes like him around.
And I'll, but I'm not doing it for legacy. I don't like saying that. It's weird. I don't like saying legacy. Really, I want to be remembered as a good father and a good family man. So, in terms of my legacy in relation to CrossFit, yeah, I'm not thinking about that. I'll go on and do something and build something great and do something great regardless of where I end up. All right.
Me too. Me too. Me too.
Dallin is first in event 3. I guess I'm so thirsty because I was just doing so much work up in the hills. Dallin is first in event 3. Dallin was given no rep for touching before putting second leg on the ground, whereas Roman jumped off the box at last with both legs together. Should be a no rep. Should have been. You're right. Probably still Roman in first, like Roman, but everyone is down a heart. Huge hard work being in top 10. So their justified performance to get the desired results. Request for corrections in the timing of Dallin and Roman in event 3. Dallin also ended up stepping out of the line in that same moment, and so his would have also been a no rep, and so he should have came back. There was a couple big missed calls at that moment, and there is no going back on them at this point. So it is what it is. I wish.
Yeah, I agree with that too. We thought Dallin got screwed, and then when you went back and looked at the video, you saw that Dallin also stepped out. So they both would have been called back 1 rep. Meh. Yeah. Jeff Bako. Hi. Sevon's worship of this man is borderline blasphemous. Correct. That's true. Okay, yeah, it's true. Josh Lowe's. Sevon CrossFit Cardiff for affiliate series. UK's massively underrepresented owner has great stories about working with UK military and his seminar staff. CrossFit Cardiff. What's the dude's name? CrossFit Cardiff. I see CrossFit Cardiff. I just started following them. They have 4,200 followers. That guy. A wonderfully welcoming gym, fiercely loyal. I love that. Is it this gym right here? Josh? Oh, fuck. I love that dude. I love that dude. I would have him on anytime. Yeah, how do you pronounce his name? Daff? Dude, I got a crazy story about that guy. Crazy story. If it's who I think it is, I met him at a regionals in Manchester or something. And I was like, I thought he was such a fucking stud. I'm like, hey, dude, you should apply to be on the level 1 team. And I think I put him in contact with Dave. What was his name? Davs. Okay, I'm gonna DM him now. Davs. Would Davs. Comma. Hey. Exclamation point. I would love to have you on the podcast. Done, dude. Thank you. Fuck yeah. Done. And followed. All right. Thank you. Barclay Dale. Exclamation point was a good touch. Thank you. You're a good dude, Barclay. Yeah, I used to compete. Yeah. I remember I was fucking enamored by him. He's such a stud. Man child. Crazy. He had crazy hair.
I wish those missed calls wouldn't have happened, but they did. And so we just go forward. Does everyone understand? Well, does anyone want to guess why this year on that event, we required the step down on the box? take some guesses, and then next week I'll tell you why. At Mark Ashwell 760. I'm finally making the trip to Dallas to watch the games. Any chance you can get the DCC to open the event each day, please? Thanks. I don't know what the DCC is.
I want to. Dave, great to meet you. Definition of humble equals Dave. Wilson's a great team leader. TDC, always appreciate your weekend review. These weekend reviews are excellent. Thanks for making time. I want to. Someone tell me their guess for why it's a step down off the box. Dave, will we ever get the media coverage of athletes in the off season and approaching the games like we did in 2015 to 2018? No, not unless they hire me back. Don't be stupid. The best you can get is here in Pedro's. Hiller says, got you. I'm going to say me too. Hashtag me too. Hey, Dave, thanks for all you do. I really admire. There are so many reasons to be optimistic. Hi, Dave. There's any status on the update? Thank you for the review. It helped. Stunning review. Hey, Dave, you put any thoughts? Hi, Dave. Thank you for all love. Dave, sorry for the essay. It's harder to read. Why make the box step down a standard for athlete safety, yet athletes were allowed to essentially free fall from the top of the rope without controlled descent? I want a guess. The step down is to stop Colton Merton. Oh, here. The step down is to stop Colton Merton's enormous balls from slapping the ground every time he jumps off. Yep, got it. Correct. This is why I don't ever comment in the comments or try not to, because once I get started, I can't stop. Where are these comments that you read from? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, the reply, OMG. South America had the best media of any semifinal. Looking for low attendance. Hey, Dave, what's the best email? Dave, when you look at the L1 training guide, what do you think is the most? It's obvious Dave isn't overly sensitive to criticism. Regarding box step down. My opinion is to make them harder physically, mentally, and to show precision by the athletes. Athletes will have to stay focused on the task at hand to step down. Step down box over, something to do with Achilles when rebounding. Step downs are required for safety. Sell CrossFit to Greg Glassman. Wasn't talking about you with all the talk about being sensitive. I'm curious, when was insensitivity something to strive for? You're doing great, Dave. CrossFit crashes and burns out of business, Dave. Can you take over and rebrand Castro Fit? Excuse me. Okay, what were we doing? Oh, this. Oh, Patrick Clark. It wasn't a safety change. It was to help simplify it for the judges and also make it a better race for the athletes. I don't know. You think it steps? Of course, it backfired. Oh, okay. Good answer. I was going to say, yeah, that didn't simplify shit. You should just let them get over any way they want. Oh, the BPC. I'll ask her right now. Hey, is there a delay on BPC shipments? Okay, I just sent her a text. She's usually pretty good. It's late here, but okay. All right. Tomorrow Souza has a show at 11 a.m. Okay. Who is the Sevon doppelganger known as Enrique? I took a picture with him. I need to I'll post it. Okay, here we go.
Tell me in comments. At 7th level real estate 1. Those comments don't listen to what he's saying. What I love about Dave is you don't need to translate. His thoughts are clear and concise. TDC and Hiller can live in the same space and it's okay. Sometimes my thoughts are clear and concise. Other times I rant. And yes, we can live in the same space. And yes, it is okay. At Swim Start 1, dude, I believe you're doing great. I truly believe you are the last strong building block. If you left CrossFit, would be done. I love how you stand up for and what you stand for. Thank you. I don't know if it'd be done if I left, but I do appreciate the support. And I wouldn't say I'm the last strong building block. There's a lot of good people at CrossFit. There's a lot of good people in the community. So, but thank you.
I like how he says he doesn't know if they'll be done. He doesn't know. He said he had a bigger nose, but Sevon has a bigger mouth. I'll post a picture of him.
At Rob Lock Twisted Player. I thought the coverage of semis was spectacular. Well done, affiliate owner Dale from CrossFit ENG, Cape Coral, Florida. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the support.
Dale from Cape Coral, Florida. You're fucking out of your mind if you thought the coverage was wonderful. Are you fucking nuts?
But thank you. At Rob Lock Twisted Player. I thought the coverage of semis was spectacular. Well done, affiliate owner Dale from CrossFit. Good people at CrossFit. There's a lot of good people in the community. So, but thank you. At Rob Lock Twisted Player. I thought the coverage of semis was spectacular. Well done, affiliate owner Dale from CrossFit ENG, Cape Coral, Florida. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the support. Appreciate you being an affiliate and changing people's lives one person at a time.
I appreciate it too, Dale. I also appreciate the fact that there were no fucking affiliate commercials. I recognize that there's no affiliate commercials during the entire show, and that it wasn't covered as a fucking sport again, especially the last 2 days. The best coverage was the day one with the parking lot cam where we could actually follow the fucking event. Yeah, what the fuck was Dale watching? Listen, it doesn't have to be special. I don't need clocks on there. I don't need graphics. I don't need to know. I just need a commentator who's like, the guy in yellow named George is in first. And second is the guy named Justin who has the blue cap on. They're doing thrusters. The next closest person behind them is 15 seconds. It looks like it's going to be between these guys. These guys are a few seconds away from the best pace. Oh my God, Justin is passing the guy number 1, George, or whatever the fuck I said his name is, as they have 30 seconds left in the race. Like, that's all. Like, I just need it spoken to me like it's a fucking competition. So I can be like, oh shit, so I can feel the tension. It's a competition. I don't need anything else. All the people who are like asking for shit, like fuck off. Like I don't even need to know the workout. I mean, those things are nice. There's 10 lanes and there's guys thrusting across. Please don't use one close-up. Ever. I want the wide shot, and I want to hear Adrian Conway and Sean Woodland, who are both eminently capable. I would give them a 10 to just tell me what they see as people are approaching the finish line. Maybe someone dropped the dumbbells and no rep, like shit like that. I just need tension. That's it. I just want tension. And then the other 2 cameras, just have them shooting close-ups, but I don't need to see them. And then afterwards, if someone drops a dumbbell on themselves or something, you can cut to that camera to show me a slow-mo of it. That's it. Yeah, Carl. They could throw fucking Brian Friend a bag of crackers and have him fucking just be going off about what he sees. I agree. Give Brian a line of fucking meth and let him fucking just report final heats like he's selling, what's that called? Like a pawn shop, like what he did at Zelos games. Give Brian a wide camera shot, give him half the screen and put him up in the little corner and just have him go nuts. He gets 1 camera. He'll kill it. Oh, it's nuts. And what I think happens, and it sucks because it falls on Adrian and Sean, is Adrian and Sean are actually watching a screen, so they can only tell the story of what's being said from the from what they see. So if the camera operators aren't following the fucking action, which we know they're not, there's no story being told. That guy's fucking crazy. Imagine a football game where as the quarterback throws the ball to someone, they cut to 2 linemen in the middle of the field, and they're like, these linemen are still trying to push each other and block each other. It's like, dude, come back to that after. We want to see what's going on where the ball's at, where the tension is. Yeah, auctioneer style. Yeah, Brian can do that. He can do that. If he gets fired up enough and is told just to go nuts, he can do that. I have to assume Dale's being patronizing. I don't know. Hey, does anyone want to make an affiliate commercial for me? I want to make like 5 affiliate commercials or 6. I want to make a shitload. I don't even have one, and I want 5 or 10. I want to start just running affiliate commercials. Reasons you should go to an affiliate. Reasons you should support an affiliate. What I learned in an affiliate. Let me know if like you're a filmmaker and you can do that. I'll even try to find some money for you. 30-second commercials, 1-minute commercials. I need commercials. Cool commercials. Like some chick with just a rockin' body going, I love coming to the affiliate. Look how beautiful my body is, and there's a nonstop hot dudes hitting on me. CrossFit affiliates. I love going to an affiliate. I'm 72 years old, and I've been alone in my house for so many years, and I found CrossFit, and it's a great place. I was intimidated at first, but I love it now. I'm a coffee shop owner, and this part of town was dead, and an affiliate opened here. And now not only is this part of town not dead, but I feel safe. I've made new friends. I actually have started working out in the affiliate, and I have a great customer base. The value that having an affiliate in my community is second to none. Spencer Kankle. Wow, that's a crazy name, Kankle. Wow. Did your sister get picked on? That's tough, Kankle. I mean, I like it. I'm an affiliate owner. I don't give a shit about anything HQ does, but if they ran ads on local TV, I would finally feel like my affiliate fees were worth it. How about they just ran ads in their own on their own fucking event, their own sporting event? And I use the term ads lightly. Hey, dude, Eric Utley, I want to hear true auctioneer chant style CrossFit comps. I mean, if they let Brian do it, I bet you within like a year or two, he would be like old basketball games, AM radio basketball games when I was a kid. Yeah, I'll do any of that. Oh, I need to show you guys something. I'll show you tomorrow. There's these two camera operators. I think it's Dylan and Lydia. They had their shit stolen in Carson, like within hours of getting there. It's so fucked up. I've never even heard of anything being stolen at a CrossFit event. And I want to, and they have a GoFundMe page. Lynn Collects, Laugh Out Loud, California. Yeah, it's crazy. They have a GoFundMe page. I'm gonna show you guys. I'll show you guys. I'm gonna really push it tomorrow. Tomorrow on my morning show, I want to try to raise the money. Here's the oh shit, I don't see it in here. All I see is stuff about abortion in the WNBA. Nothing. Oh, Sarah said that she ordered it from her website and it got to her house in 2 days to test out the website. So Sevon's Farts, did you DM me? Did you DM them? DM CA Peptides. Something must have happened to your order, dude. Oh shit, Patrick, I was walking with Dylan when he noticed his shit was stolen. Oh my god. Oh, my friend got his backpack stolen from his trunk while he was still sitting in the driver's seat in San Francisco. Yep. Yep. I don't know where the I don't know where that I don't know where that link. Oh, here it is. Here it is. I got it. Donate to fund of Dylan and Susan's. This is such a sad story. These people work so fucking hard. And they probably don't make shit. This poor young lady. Fund Dylan and Susan's lost gear. Hi, our friends Dylan Shoemaker and Susan Rodriguez. Mata had their camera gear stolen while attending the West Coast Classic shooting content. It was $15K worth of gear. Heber organized this. Wow, that's really cool of him. Okay, so tomorrow we'll do see if we can get like $1,000 raised for these guys on the show. Man. What a bummer. That I wouldn't want to work anymore that day. I'd want to go home and cry. I think Dylan has the footage, but they tracked the guy from the moment he bought tickets to when he stole Dylan's lenses, walked out and changed outfits, and walked back in to steal her stuff. Holy shit. Yeah, where's the security footage? Like, someone give that security footage to Hiller. Dude, send that security footage to Goob. Send that footage to Goob. All right. What were we? Oh, Dave Castro weekend review. Yes. Okay. Anyway, here we go.
At White Rabbit 09, all this tough talk behind a keyboard. What tough talk? I don't. Here's the thing. I hardly do tough talk, especially behind a keyboard. There's no reason for it. So I don't know what you're talking about when you say tough talk. I'm not a tough guy. At Alex Glaze.
Later on, that guy in the comments I saw said, "Oh, Dave, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to people in the comments." So he wasn't even talking to Dave.
Brooke 4650. Dave, love what you and the team are doing this season so far. Well done. Small comment. I ordered semifinal apparel from Northern Spirit and have had a really negative experience with them. They partially shipped some items in my order, have provided no updates on the remaining items, and are ignoring my inquiries to their support account. Did you guys vet them before making them the official semifinal apparel partner? Thanks for everything you do. Email me, dave@crossfit.com, and I'll get to the bottom of that. I really enjoyed seeing how Northern Spirit showed up at all of the events, and it was super cool seeing the athletes, some of the athletes, wearing their apparel. And so I think, minus what you're saying there, and I'll get to the bottom of it, the Northern exposure, the amount they've leaned in and what we've done with them and how they activated and showed up at semifinal.
Northern Spirit, not Northern Exposure. I wore one of their shirts because I had to, and it was fine. It was fine.
Finals has been awesome. So I think they did a really good job. I think their stuff was really cool, and it looked good on everyone, volunteers, staff, and even the athletes who chose to wear it. So gamble working with someone like Northern Spirit, who we didn't know much about, but I think it turned out really well. At Anthony Kias 202, you look better this week, boss man. Are you vet or trainer in the Service Cup? Vet. Thank you for the weekly updates. Thank you. The real Kevin 87. Dave, thanks for the weekend review. With the horrible decisions being made by HQ and possibly you about denying Hiller any access, you are taking a lot of heat for it, yet you continue to do the weekend review, sharing information and answering questions. A lesser man would have stopped doing these videos. Good on you. Remember, it's never too late to fix a mistake. Interestingly, two things on that. Yes, sometimes I don't want to do these. More often than not, I'm like kind of just like.
That was a really nice comment. Like, hey, fuck you and it's a mistake not letting Hiller go, but thank you for what you do, Dave, anyway. That was interesting.
Yeah, I'm just going to not talk to the community and go back to that way. But I see value in it, and I think people appreciate it. So I am continuing to stay disciplined and doing them. Second thing about the Hiller thing, which is hilarious, he actually only went to one event this year. So everyone got all riled up, and the dude wasn't even a staple at the events. So
well, why would he go? Why would he go? Why would Andrew go if he didn't have access? That's oh, you just sent me a DM. Okay. That's just bullshit what Dave said there. That's mixing apples and oranges or whatever. Okay. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna send this to her right now. Look at me, I'm like fucking customer service for CA Peptides. What a boss I am. And thanks for your patience, dude. And thanks for your patience. Sarah's so good at this. She'll get on top of it. I mean, it's way below her pay grade, but whenever I send this stuff, she's on it, like, so good. Okay. Yeah, Andrew, why would he go? Let me tell you, like, if very soon, when are the games? Does anyone know when the games are? It's June 3rd right now. What will it be in 2 months? June 3rd, July 3rd, August 3rd. When are the CrossFit Games? Are they like August 3rd? Are we 2 months away? Does anyone know? Oh, August 8th. Okay. So I'm assuming because of how much I've done with the behind the scenes and just all the affiliate ads and level 1 ads I read and all the attention that the behind the scenes got CrossFit, that they appreciate it. I sure as hell appreciated it. I loved having the access. I had crazy access. I could go anywhere Dave could go, except one place. There were these 2 massive rooms, massive. I mean, like probably 30,000 square feet each, that I couldn't go into because they had equipment in there that was like the secret equipment. They didn't want anyone to see, right? Cool. I don't need to go in there, but I could go to, and there was one other, there was some weird shit there. And there actually, that's not true. There were a couple areas other areas I couldn't go unless I was with Dave, which was just completely retarded and ego tripping. It was just pure ego tripping. They have this thing there, that they believe in fairness, that like if they tell Heber and Mars they can't go somewhere, that for some reason that I shouldn't be able to go there, even though I might be adding value to it. It's just it's complete fucking idiocy, but whatever. Like, fuck fair. You know what I mean? Like the carpool lane might not be fair. Like, who cares? It's about getting the fucking best product at the end of the day. And that, by the way, there's no intention. Like, if there was something where they thought Heber and Mars should go and I shouldn't go because they added value, great. But there were some stupid places that I couldn't go unless I was with Dave, that it wouldn't have mattered if they let me go at all. But they had some rules like that. And there was just dumb shit like that. I'll give you an example. There was this one little section where athletes walked when they came back from the event. They wouldn't let me walk there. Like, for some reason, they needed time alone or something. Complete bullshit, because I could get them on either end. There was a booth where the parents hung out, where the family and friends could hang out if your athlete was going. They wouldn't let us in there. I mean, just where all the drama and beautiful shots would be of family members cheering and crying. Like, anything with anyone with any media experience would be like, yeah, you guys can go in there, maybe just one at a time. If there's one media person in there, only be in there for 10 minutes and leave, or some shit. Like, I could go on and on. But anyway, it didn't matter. I had amazing access. I was super happy last year. I provided insane content. If I don't get that this year, I just won't go. I'm not going to go and just be in the fucking media pit. There's no fucking way. That's not where I do my work. And by the way, there's no inkling of me, even a tiny bit, that thinks that they're not going to give me great access again, because I followed all the rules last year. I produced amazing content. I supported CrossFit. I supported the seminars. I supported the affiliate. I did everything with sincerity. So, like, I'm going to go there and do my thing. But there's no reason why Hiller would go to any of these events if he's not going to get access. He doesn't want to sit around and fucking sign T-shirts and shake hands and shit. He has content he wants to make. He's not getting. He's not. There's no. He doesn't want to. He's not just not interested in that. That's not what he wants to do. Patrick Clark, you're right. Those spots are what the behind the scenes needs. I walked with the coaches pass, and I was thinking that the whole time. Yeah. It's like it's completely retarded, and they couldn't. I doubt they got the athletes who made it clear that they wanted space from me, or even if I felt a little bit insecure approaching someone, I gave them space. I didn't bug them. I was so close to Danny Spiegel all week in Carson, and I can't speak for her, but I think it is true. It wasn't weird for either of us. I did think it might be weird. It was not weird. I didn't fuck with her. She didn't fuck with me. It was just cool. Other people fuck with us. Twice people started chanting hug, but it's like I respect her as an athlete. I'm so stoked she made it to the games. Good on her. I'm not there to do, like, my podcast I'm not bringing my podcast self there and create drama for her or anything. All right. Thank you, Patrick. You were a true professional back there. Yeah. I'm just there to film and crush and get home with my fucking content. And there's no reason. Hiller does not want to walk around. It's not what he wants to do.
To one event.
Yeah, so close to those massive legs. Dude, she's amazing. I'm telling you. Like, put her, what are there, like 7 wonders of the world? Make it 8. Make her one. She is a fucking specimen. Bernie again, Sevon, has there ever been an instance where one or more members of the media did something wrong, necessitating rules, spoiling it for all? I can't think of anything. I mean, Dave, there is some shit going on at the semifinals that's kind of weird. I've never seen so much media on the field of play. Like, Dave would never allow that. And for some reason, there are some really funny pictures going around with regarding the media teams where it shows like 12 fucking people with cameras on the field of play standing in front of one lane, all filming the same person. Like, there is some weird shit going on. There's some things that are kind of embarrassing that makes it's like the media, like, I don't think the public would notice it. I mean, Dave would definitely notice it, I would guess. He would not allow all those people on the field, and I'm not sure if the audience noticed it, but amongst the media, there's definitely there's some amateur shit being done out there. Like, but nothing. But I can't think. But nothing that anyone I think is complaining about. Just funny shit that other people in the media who've been around a long time or who have experience probably notice. Think about how close the media get to NBA players or even other sports. Oh, you mean like when they sit on like courtside and shit? Yeah, but the thing is they give really good access from the media pits usually, and especially if they would open up both sides. But I mean, they don't. But then like Carson was pretty amazing. They gave us 3 front rows on one side of the field, and it's a really small venue. I was able to go on both sides, and I was able to go on the floor. But there were also 12, and I think I was the only media that was allowed to go on the floor, except for if you worked for CrossFit HQ. And CrossFit HQ had this. I don't know what their media plan is, but they had a bizarre amount of people out on the floor. What I think is bizarre and unnecessary, but also I couldn't figure out what their plan of attack was. It was a trip. It was a trip. And to be honest with you too, like for how much media was on the floor, there were only 1 or 2 people who were assholes, which is pretty remarkable. Because media people in general are assholes. I've worked with a lot of assholes. So, Patrick Clark, Wilson and his crew gave amazing access, the best for non-HQ media I've ever seen or had. He took pride in it. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, cool. I wasn't there. I know my guys had a fucking blast. They tore it up. But you don't need 12 cameras on one lane. Maybe all standing huddled up together so it's all the same shot. Like, you just don't need that.
And he did a good job of covering it the way he does. And he did all the things he normally does. And he still didn't have to go to events to do all the things he still normally does.
Okay, so he's justifying like, hey, he can still do all the things he normally does without going to the event. Well, that's true. But I will say this. There will be a significantly more critical content coming from anyone who's watching from at home versus who's watching there. Because these events are fun and the energy is awesome. Darren, this isn't an insult, but Sevon, oh God, are you going to tear me up here? You're the ESPN of media for CrossFit. Oh, we all want to see your content, not the other 50 randos. Give you all the access. Yeah. Listen, there's other people in the space with huge numbers. Like, give the Mayhem guys, Buttery Bros, Craig Ritchie, Hiller, like, give them all crazy access. There's people who are working really fucking hard down there, getting shitloads of interviews that are important to, at least for even if they're not getting a shit ton of views to archive. Scott Schweitzer, Lauren Khalil, like, there's people working their asses off down there. So, I don't know, but I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, here we go.
At Next Raw Athlete, great work on the continued week in review. They're always informative and helpful in continuing the conversation. Personally, I really appreciate how you read the troll comments and appear to just shrug and smile them away. That being said, providing a respectful response like you do to the Hiller videos is a good thing to do. However, as you've seen in some comments over the last few weeks, responding to a different perspective appears in today's society to be someone that yeah, you're right. Okay, I like this. So, however, as you've seen in some comments over the last few weeks, responding with a different perspective appears in today's society to be someone that can't handle criticism or is being overly sensitive. Thanks for continuing the conversation and providing a different point of view to have a richer context. Yes, and I think that's ridiculous. So, and I talked about this last week, but often when I respond or say something or counter an assertion or give facts to a statement made by an athlete or Hiller or someone in the community, people then jump on me and say I'm being sensitive. You can
I agree with him 100%. Spencer, Mayhem has been putting out professional grade content on YouTube that is a league above anything else that's not vlog or behind the scenes style. I couldn't agree more. They're on a whole, they're on a whole nother level. Yeah, they kill. They kill. Absolutely kill. And I agree. Like that's the whole reason why I come here, to hear him respond. And then when he responds, what am I'm supposed to say? He's being defensive? Like, no, fuck that. I'm here for the response. That's why he's doing the response. That's why he's doing it, to give us something to look at.
Say something and I can respond, and it can be part of a dialogue, and it has nothing to do with me being sensitive. It has to do with putting out a fact or a side or a perspective from my viewpoint. On a separate topic, same guy. What if to make open and quarterfinals carry more weight into semis? You made the open a 50-point workout quarters. In addition to the work, obviously, blah, 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 too much. I'm not doing this one right now. Sorry, thank you for the comment. I don't want to jump into that. At Web TX. Hey, Dave, hope Murph went well for you this year. I really enjoyed it this year because I scaled for my age and current limitations. I do think the community would really benefit some guidance on Murph and maybe the others. Hold on. Think of it this way. While you'd never do this, if you program Murph in the open, you'd offer scaled for, okay, so he's asking for more scale. So Murph this year was incredibly special for me because I did it with my 14-year-old daughter. And so she's kind of new to CrossFit, and we partnered up and shared the work. And she did jumping pull-ups, push-ups to 2 ab mats. She did legit air squats, and she runs cross country in the mile. She just finished freshman, and so like she smoked all of us on the run, except for my nephew. They finished together. He's pretty fast too. So it was pretty cool this year because I was able to do it with her. So Murph was a proud moment. At Jeff Howard AFK is
Okay.
Is HQ hiring seminar staff? Yeah, email us. We are hiring seminar staff. And your little bio had the level 3 logo, so definitely looking for level 3. For what it's worth, this is James, SOR 1200. I actually think the way Dave handles criticism is thoughtful and mature. IMO, he does a great job representing HQ. Thank you. I threw in a few more of the positive ones. There's a lot more positive remarks and support this week relative to last week's. At JSUEWRS135,
Isn't it interesting, the ebb and flow of comments from like just people trying to ass pound him to people loving on him? Crazy.
Geez, dude, you copped the beating in that one. That's funny. Relative to last week's. At JSUEWRS135, geez, dude, you copped the beating in that one. That's funny. Dr. Matt Murphy, 5 days ago, Dave sounds drunk. If there's one thing I was not on Monday, it was drunk. I don't typically get drunk like that anymore. It takes so long to recover. And I also don't drink. Well, so in this case, I could have. So I don't drink Monday through Friday anymore. So Sunday night, I probably did have a drink or two. There was a point several years ago where, every night I was having a whiskey, and then every night I was having 2 whiskeys, and then every night I was having 3 whiskeys. And finally I was like, all right. And I've gone through phases in my life where I've completely stopped drinking for several months, even a year on end. And so I was very extreme with how I drink. And so I would not drink at all for a very extended period, or I would drink every day. And I had 1 or 2 and decided actually a couple years ago, I decided to find a place that has some balance. And that for me was not drinking during the week, Monday through Friday, and then only having a few, still in moderation, only having a glass or 2 of whiskey each night. So to summarize that one, I wasn't drunk last week. when I look,
Someone thought he was drunk on the weekend review. Yeah, I don't. I know, me too. I don't think I've ever heard Dave sound drunk either. I didn't really understand that. The tactical games is just for washed up right wing games athletes. That's funny. I don't think that's true though. But okay, here we go.
up here, I have a camera system, and so I'm looking at what's going on. Some of the neighbors just rode by on their horses, and Doug's laying down out on the cement out there, just watching everything. So that's what I'm looking at. All right, weekend review. Thanks.
Oh, was that a salute?
This is going to be the pyramid. And it's not going to be your average, everyday, whatever pyramid, because most pyramids operate from the bottom.
Oh, this is his that's Dave's or Andrew's red page. Everything you missed at semifinals. Oh shit, he's ass pounding the drug chick. Damn. Oh my god.
If you're doing all of this,
his video has 23,000 views in 9 hours. Wow. Wow. Holy shit. This is crazy. Dude, like you have to understand he has 39,000 subscribers and he had 23,000 views in 9 hours. Like that's fucking nuts. Oh my god. So just to give you an idea, Craig Ritchie's video has 21,000 views in 9 hours and Craig has fucking who knows how many subscribers. Oh shit, did you guys see the what the New York Times posted today and what Fauci's saying? It's crazy. So if in 2020, if you would have said, "Hey, I think that COVID was a lab leak," you'd be kicked off. There was 2 years you couldn't say that. Isn't that nuts? By the way, that came from the Biden White House, but you couldn't say that. They told Twitter, Facebook, and all those people like, "Hey, you can't say if someone says that, you got to kick them off the internet." Basically, I wish I was making that up. And now the New York Times today is saying lab leak, very possible scenario. Fauci saying, I mean, it's just how is anyway? If the tactical games were washed up right wing athletes go, retards are where what Democrats are what retards are. Or retards are being a Democrat's like retard camp. It's just crazy. You're gloating. I hate to goat, but I'm gloating. I know, but it's just so sad. Think of all the fucking people that were hurt, dude. Think of all the kids, man. So many fucking kids hurt by those people. Millions of kids. You totally. I know. You totally fucked that joke up. I know. I didn't prepare for it. Oh, someone's awake. Someone woke up on the other side of the planet. There he is. What's up, dude? I saw you in your pink outfit in Australia. I saw you in your pinks. Looking good, baby. Good to see you. Vakey. I got it right. Vakey. God, I'm a beast. All right, guys. 10 p.m. I think it's time for bed. Vakey's here. If he's up, I should be asleep. Wonder if Pedro's up. Oh. Oh, this is cool. Oh, the guy who had his camera equipment stolen, his Instagram is @thefittestphotographer. I just realized he sent me some really cool pictures from Carson. It's really sweet. A lot of the photographers will take pictures of the other photographers while they're working, and then they send them around. And so that's kind of cool. Like they'll send them to you. You know what I mean? Like sometimes there was a photographer there that I used to work with, and she was working, so I took a picture of her and sent it to her. It's just a nice thing to do because we don't get a lot of pictures of ourselves. When are you starting to do HillerFit reviews again? No, I'm not doing that again. Here's the thing. That was fun, but there's not enough. You think I should do it? I could do it just like a one-off on this video if you want. Have them on and we could talk about it. But I just can't. I have too much shit going on, man. I'm a Kill Taylor guy. I'm a fucking Kill Taylor guy. $1,500 this Thursday. Can you believe it? All right. Thanks, guys. See you in the morning. Me and Caleb will be here. We'll be giving away the tickets for the CrossFit Games this year. Talk to you soon.